Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sergeant's Thoughts on Black Ops 4's BR mode, Blackout. And I know it's taken me a while to do this. Blackout, Black Ops 4 has been out for a few months now, and I just didn't do any videos on it because I was more or less playing at that point just completely obsession leading enough. I had 7-8 hours a day, but when we moved away from that, we completely stopped playing the game for a while, and now we start playing it a little bit more. I thought I'd do Sergeant Thoughts on the VR side. If you'd like to see a multiplayer side, just tell me, like the video, leave a comment maybe, just tell me whatever you want. I'll possibly do a part 2 of this, but I'm not too sure. We'll just see how this goes, and depending on how long we've got time, I might need to do a part 2. But what we're going to do to begin with, we're going to start off with the points I don't like about the game. Armour would be one of the main points of this game that I don't like too much, because I feel like armour, sometimes it can feel so spongy. Like, it can feel like it takes you so many bullets to kill someone, yet if you were to pick it up, it feels like you die in a few seconds, even with the highest level armour on, with 200 health, everything like that. It still feels like you actually get killed straight away, and it does kind of ruin the game, because you're sitting there thinking, I'm going to survive, I'm going to be able to do something, but then no. Because someone else had more, I don't know, someone else had a paladin and hit you with a headshot, or someone had a paladin and hit you with a body shot, and then someone pushed you with an ICR. It is the nature of a BR. It's supposed to be unpredictable. You're not supposed to be able to know what's going to happen. It's supposed to have multiple variables that stop you from being able to get a win consistently. And that makes it seem like I'm saying the game's against you, but in a sense it kind of is, because it is completely based on what loot you find, and yeah, it's completely based on that. So it can ruin the game sometimes for some people who don't like the BR, but if that's not your thing, then that's not your thing. It's just as simple as that. It's not everybody's thing. So armour would be one of my main flaws. The second flaw is this Blackout always seems to have a bunch of problems. Right now it's going through a problem with the Xbox One X, which is it's crashing a lot, like near end game situations for Blackout. I know it's clashed a few times for online, but that's not really, it's something they will fix. It's just depending on how long they will fix, or how long it'll take them to fix, which is a really annoying thing, because it is just after the New Year period, so a lot of the companies don't actually go back to work straight away, so they'll still be working away on new stuff, or some of them will be away from holidays, or away with their family on the holidays and all that stuff, so a lot of the companies won't be able to do anything about that now. And my third and final one, which you'll see in this clip right here, I know you probably don't really care about the clip much, you probably came here just to listen to the commentary, as that's what it is, but this is one of the problems, the campers. This guy in the small building here has, as you can see, absolutely mined the inside of it, and is camping in there with level 3 armour. And yeah, they'd kill him, but that's because he was just jumping around like a maniac, because everybody's first reaction in this game when they start getting shot at, or they see someone, is to jump, because it can try and put people off what jump shotting is, and it's really annoying, but it's what people do.
Get to safety.
So yeah, those 3 are the main issues I really have with this game. I didn't even know if that was 3, that may be 4. I don't know, if there isn't 4, then I wouldn't really. 4th would be the amount you can carry, because it can get a bit sometimes annoying, where you can see you think you have a lot of ammo, but the moment you go through one fight, you have none left at the end of it, and you're scrounging for any bit of ammo you've got left. I don't care if my voice broke there, it's the end of the video, I've made it this far. If this is what's going to be there, it is going up. I don't give a fuck. I will have to do a part 2, because I realised that it is 4 minutes in, and I have not even talked about the good parts of the game yet, but trust me, there is a few, I think, anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to leave you with the end of this clip. It's not really anything interesting, nothing happens. And I will say my goodbyes right now. So peace, wagwan. Shout out to Mr. Fildo98. Goodbye.
All objectives complete. Stand down.